What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? You click on this video because you saw the title was interesting, right? So without further ado, we're gonna dive into this topic of approaching women. You have to understand that when you approach a woman, she get turned on, and most likely when she's attracted to you, she's gonna get turned on immediately, real quick. It may be at that moment, or it might be later, but she's gonna think about it, you know. But if she's not attracted to you and she rejects you, and you don't force her, you don't chase, she might think about you in a near future. She might respect you because you walk away without any chasing or any pursuing. See what I'm saying? But that is the most masculine thing that is in the world. Women approach too, but rarely. They might approach you for maybe by asking you a certain thing, but they're not gonna approach you and tell you how cute you are and how handsome you are. Like they wanna deal with you. They might approach you by asking you for maybe a direction. So that's how women are. Women, they're not bold. They're not masculine. Masculine things. The most masculine thing that a person can do is to approach somebody that is scared to approach. See what I'm saying? This is the reason why when you approach a woman, a woman is gonna sense how masculine you are. See what I'm saying? You might approach a woman just by approaching a woman because you are scared that she's gonna reject you. That's not masculine, because you are already afraid. And a man being afraid that a woman is gonna reject him, that's already a failure. Before even you start, that's a failure. It's like you are scared that you're gonna fail when you start a business. You know, you are supposed to fail. See what I'm saying? You're supposed to fail so your business can work. Then you can start seeing where you made a mistake. Then you get experience, and then you get better at it. You will have to wanna fail at a business so that a business can work. That's the same way as to approach women. You gotta go out there and approach more women. See what I'm saying? It used to happen to me also. I used to approach more women and I'd be getting rejected. Then I get discouraged. And the thing that you have to put in your mind is that you want to get rejected by this chick. That's the realest advice that I can tell you right now. Because if you put yourself in mind, like, let me get rejected by this chick and see what happens. See, you don't need to put yourself in a position like, yeah, I'm gonna try to talk this chick and let's hope that she likes me. No, you don't do that. Because when you put yourself in a position where your hopes that she likes you, it's not gonna work out for you. You gotta put yourself in a position where you assume that she likes you, but because you approach her and she didn't give you no choosing signal, you have to put yourself in a mind that she's gonna reject you, and that's why you are gonna win. You don't even hope for her to like you. You don't even need her to like you, or and for her to reject you. That's why you're gonna get more experienced. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're gonna get better at it, because rejection from a woman, when she rejects you, it is a good thing. I've experienced that. I used to be scared of approaching a women. But when I approach a women, then she rejects me in front of my friends. They laughed at me, and because they laughed at me because I got rejected, they thought I was a pussy. But in my mind, deep inside in my brain, I felt better, very better than I can possibly imagine, because I kicked myself out of a comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? And when I kicked myself out of comfort zone, I did what most people are scared to do. That is approaching a woman. By the time I realized that after I got rejected and my friends laughed at me, I felt very, very better. that I can possibly imagine. I felt like I want to go again and again and approach women and get rejected and feel more better, you know. But most of y'all weak dudes, when you just get rejected, you feel bad instead of feeling good, you know. But most of y'all, you hope that you don't get rejected. You don't get rejected by a woman. That automatically means that you assume that you're not attractive in her eyes. That is what you assume indirectly by hoping that she's not gonna reject you. See what I'm saying? And that's a bad thing. That's what makes you not approaching women anymore. You might see a girl that is more attracted to you, and because you are being discouraged of being rejected by more and more and more women, you're not gonna approach her, and she might be the right woman for you, but you missed that opportunity because you got discouraged. Or maybe especially the other thing is that you always care about what people are gonna think about you. People are gonna laugh at you because you approach this chick, and you might put yourself in a position where you care so much about what they think. When she rejects you, they're gonna laugh at you, they're gonna see you like you're creepy, and that's not their business. It's not even your business what they think about you. That is what makes you more weak, because you might approach a chick and then she rejects you. Because these women, they have their emotion all over the place. They don't even know what they want. They're not even sure about if they want to deal with you or not. They might even find you attractive and still reject you because their emotion is telling them multiple things that they can't handle. Sometimes they be wanting to be left alone sometimes, but you just need to approach them. See what I'm saying? And the fact that you approach them, some women want men to approach them, but they're not gonna give you the choosing signals. But when you approach them, you introduce yourself, you already put yourself in a position where you did your part. See what I'm saying? And when she rejects you, you might meet later. You don't need to approach her anymore because she rejects you. And she's gonna feel guilty by seeing you with another woman being happy together, you know, by her being on her own just because she rejected you. And whose fault was that? That's why you really, really have to put yourself in a position where you want to get rejected by this chick. See what I'm saying? Like when you see a beautiful chick, you put yourself in a mind first. Let me get rejected by this chick, and then so I can gain more experience by approaching women. Because approaching women, that's the main problem with most of your people have today. See what I'm saying? And that's why that is the only way you gotta deal with that when you have problem with approaching women. See what I'm saying? And when you put that in mind, you will be unstoppable. Like every time when you are about to approach a woman, you reach next to her, you gotta put yourself in a position like, let me get rejected by this chick, and then let's see what happens. When you put yourself in a position like that, and then you get rejected, you're gonna get more better. You're gonna feel better about yourself. You're gonna get more experienced. See what I'm saying? And most of the time, you're not gonna get rejected. She's gonna like you back, and you know you're gonna have a good time approaching women in that same mindset. And the second mindset that you need to have is not care about what people around think about you. You might see a lot of people around you, they don't even know who you are. That's a problem with you, dude. That means that you disrespecting yourself by worrying about what people who don't even know who you are thinks about you. Not only they don't even think about you, they don't even know you, or maybe they might see you getting rejected, or that you don't even know that they are even scared of approaching a woman, but they want to approach a woman, but they are scared of approaching a woman. So they might see you approaching a woman like a source of inspiration, but your own mind you is all over the place like a woman. You think they're gonna judge you, they're gonna talk shit about you, they're gonna uh, talk shit about you, and that's a problem with your mind that you have today. I used to make the same mistake when I try to approach a woman. Then somebody else just looks at me, and I feel I'm not gonna feel more comfortable again. Because people around, they are looking at me. But those people around who are looking at me, they wanna approach the same chick, but they feel uncomfortable by approaching that same chick because they are scared she's gonna reject them, and then they are scared with people looking at them. What are they gonna think about him? See, that's a metrics that you've been put yourself in your head that you gotta put up, gotta remove in your head, gotta put it out. See what I'm saying? That's what you gotta understand. The first thing that you gotta understand is, let me put myself in a position where she's gonna reject me. And the second thing is that you don't have to care about what people around thinks. You know what I'm saying? That's it for the video, guys, and I would appreciate a lot if you subscribe to my channel, you like the video. Now I will see you in another video.